Okay, so we're back to Ciara Arteus crew. You guys you just went, so we're back to Elly, Ari, and Luna crew. All right.
Smash cut with Oculus. Alright. Wait, Oculus is saying we're close, Elly?
Yeah, I think so.
I can hear. She's in my mind. I can sense that she's there. Can't really hear her very clearly, but she's here. Means that there's some distance away.
He just sits there, has to think about distance. Hasn't been ever really able to track that.
There's some distance away. Not that far, but not that close. But still, closer than farther.
Well, if they're able to sense their bond, then we must be close.
Yeah.
Like I said.
Calls up Art and goes like, we have a really excited little Oculus here, and he says you guys are closer, but that's what Elly's telling me. It should be a terrible joke if it was a joke. No kidding.
Oculus is quite clear. She's saying you're close, but not far, but not far, but not close.
Okay. So Oculus says you're far, but not far, but close, and not close, but like. So he just somewhere.
It's just the response is, I'm aware of how close you are to us. I have my own spell going on.
Oh. Okay.
And just because we're close doesn't mean we'll see each other soon because of how the caves are not straight.
Oh. And not that it's important, but we found Rashad.
He's alive, unfortunately.
That's it.
It's like
The siblings are just sort of like, you collect, I collected this, I got this.
So he was trespassing. I think we should punish him.
we can certainly be creative.
I've already started.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll see you soon.
So, your crew of horses and people and Rashad, you're walking through, and you come up to another cavern where you look up because you hear Uncle Vaughn. He's just like, hey, 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 hey. And he starts climbing down the cavern walls. A kobold is strapped to his back, along with a unconscious drow. And he is climbing down the wall, and he says, he's about like 60 feet up, and he says, so I'm stuck. Also, this drow lady is really bad shape. And he like turned and you see Deirdre.
Oh, what? I can get one of you down.
It's like, okay, take her.
All right, I'm gonna vortex warp Deirdre.
Okay.
Down.
All right, yeah. So,
and then I'll be like, Lister.
Lister. It's Lister.
Lister, heal her. Healed. Good to do.
There's like
nice healing.
So like he initially like starts with one hand and then he's just okay, two hands.
Be nice to her.
Just a nod. Like there is a little bit of like confusion. Like you don't see a lot of emotion on him, but there's a little bit of confusion because he's like, where's this? Who is this lady? No, he'd know who she is. He's seen her around, actually. But he's like...
It just feels that these rules are arbitrary.
He's just like... Okay. He just nods and starts healing her. And so now we have Vaughn, who's still, like, just up there, like... Yeah, I don't think I can climb down. And the little kobold is like... Eyes, the great smell! I'm also stuck.
Hold on.
Did not carry nearly enough bolts of cloth to get us a rope downward, and I wouldn't waste it.
Waste it. Is that worth it? I will not sacrifice my art.
I can actually do vortex warp two more times.
Okay, if that's what you want to do, you can do that.
I mean, I don't have any other way to get them down. Does anyone else have another way to get them down? Leister, do you have another way to get them down?
Let me bring a fish.
Luna dog, fetch.
He does his spell, and then Vaughn is just like, oh, man, don't send Lister to save me. I'm gonna jump. I'm just gonna. He's just like, I'm freaking jumping. He like is so upset, and then like the giant owls are sent over, and they flap up to him, and Vaughn's just like, fine.
I told him to do it, so I'm saving you. I'm
The
just
owl
using
is like
tools.
Taking credit.
Taking credit. He's like, I can't live with that. And then he gets on. And Meryl scrambles to the front and grabs the like feathers and says, I will drive this.
I shall drive.
I shall drive. Okay, geez, lady. So they fly down, and now you have them and the giant owls. And
And she was like, Art, we have
A good bonus here. It's okay.
we have Vaughn, we have Meryl, and we have sorry to forget.
Deirdre.
Deirdre. Oh,
And
good.
I just found it, and then it's like,
Oh, good. You have star. Okay. That's good. That's good. We're hopefully we'll find you in these caves. Yeah. So you take not Ari. So Ciara and Arteus team with their entourage. You are walking around. He's in the lead. With there's like usually his magic isn't very showy. It's just very subtle. It seems like he's just walking. You don't really see a visual cue. But like if you look really close at him, there's a like very subtle, like shadowy sort of film or like wisp about the eyes.
more mist.
Yeah. And as you're walking, you see an elegantly dressed female with a narrow face and sharp eyes. Even her sleepwear seems to be put together. And next to her is another woman who shares similar features. Make an insight.
Two women who are sharply dressed in the dark. Huh, that doesn't put Ciara on edge. I don't know what will. Last time I didn't have my armor descended badly for someone.
This is true.
That's a 17?
They definitely have a resemblance to Ari and Arteus.
She just slightly moves her stride so that she's behind the taller person. And she just is like, oh, don't think about how you're carrying one of the daughters on your Don't think about how you're carrying in a very undignified way. Secure, but slightly undignified.
The younger of the women, you see her squint and she goes, brother? She runs, she's fast. The older woman just walks. And she approaches, she's very lithe and athletic, and she says, well, I'm glad you're right. And then she goes, Enid! And she just like pushes Arteus aside and is like, Enid! She's focused on Enid, and then she looks up at you, and she's just like, and then she looks at Arteus, and he says, Ciara.
Majesty. Sister. Highness.
This is Princess Kyo, also the Minister of Foreign Affairs.
Yeah. Pleasure to meet you.
And then Kyo looks at you and the party. Ah, so you're Ari's friend. I see.
Hey.
There's still like kind of like a weary look there.
Yeah, they're just sort of sizing each other. I'm like, hello.
Yeah, yes, hi. And she looks at Arteus, and they have this like exchange with just eyes, and then she kind of backs up. And the older woman comes up and says, "What? You're not going to introduce me?" And she has a presence to her. May I introduce the Grand Duchess, Majora Zindrake? Wow. She's just... Well, I can see you're as enthusiastic as ever. And then she just also walks past Arteus. And she there's a very intense look in her eye as she looks at you, Ciara, and then just with like a finger she taps Enid, and there's a little bit of a low hum, and Enid, her eyes like pop open as she gets some healing into her, and then she's just like, huh.
So now she's struggling, just like, all right.
Why am I like this? What are you? Mom? Who are you here? What are my kids? What's happening?
3 of them, don't worry, they're hair cats. Meow.
Meow.
Doesn't know how to call them. She's never tried calling a cat, but like, meow. The most monotone and unenthusiastic meow.
She just scrambles to the ground and like scoops up her cats. She's like, there's only 3 of them. What's happening? I just remember a fall. And then Arteus comes over and just says, Enid, you're fine. Shh, it's okay.
There's 4 of them alive.
There's 4. There's 4. Okay, sorry. 4 of them are alive.
But one of them is like standing at the very edge of the party, like, I object to how many people are around us now. I liked it better when it was just us and cats.
Yeah. There's the one cat that's just like,
So only 3 of them get scooped up in love, and now the 4th cat's really upset. Like,
it takes the combined effort of the 2 siblings that are there to calm her down. And you don't know exactly what they say because they're talking to her in Arcanic, but she calms down. And then while that's happening, so actually what happens is Arteus tries to calm Enid down, but fails miserably. And then Kale's just like, move. Just move. Oh my gosh, get out of the way.
be gone.
Gosh. This is something between sisters, the sacred bond. She doesn't say that, but she's like, just move. Oh, gosh. She kind of shoves him out of the way. And then you do not escape the gaze of the Grand Duchess as she just raises her eyebrows and looks at Arteus and says, what is this? And he's just like, well, didn't you hear? She's Ari's guest. Really now? And where would our sheltered little princess meet a drow? It's just like...
She doesn't say anything. Ciara's not Serena. Serena would say.
She thinks that. Oh well, I let Ari come last minute. She can be very persuasive when she wants to be. Yes, and let's say I believe you. What makes you so special? What was her name? Ciara. Why would you be invited to a Feywild party hosted by the Queen of the Autumn herself?
Got an invitation by an imparted friend. A friend of a friend. Nothing special, though. Nothing special, so to speak, but a friend of a friend.
And then, okay, so do a deception check.
She's like, I got in because I had an invitation from the friend of Sabra, so she's like, close.
I mean, that's true.
Okay, well, either way, she got a nat 20.
Okay.
It's just 22. It's a humble 22 for someone who just makes a point. Don't lie. Just avoid.
Just avoid. She just, well, and she's about to say something, and Arteus intervenes and is like, Grand Duchess, right now is not the time to discuss the quality of our guests. And and the Grand Duchess just leans away and says, fine.
Like the minute she said, "What is this?" Ciara did full like go back into like draw soldier mode, where it's like unreadable, at attention. I'm pretty much here to spite the Empire. Apparently, it's just a defense mechanism.
And her eyes swerve from Ciara to Arteus, and she says, "You're not sleeping together, are you?" And he's just like,
that broke her concentration. Spell's broken. I don't know where Ari is anymore.
Deep breath. He's like, well, if we were, would that be a problem? It's none of your business anyway.
She's like looking at the Grand Duchess, and then she's like looks at him, and then she looks back, and then she's like,
and she shoots back. Oh God, Arteus, if you're going to have lovers, at least have taste. Well, I'm sure you know all about what it means to have tasteful lovers. And then they just launch into this bickering, and Kale's like, stop it, whatever, stop it. Just snaps at them aggressively. People are dying. When people aren't dying, you can kill each other. Let's just find them, okay?
They're not dying anymore. Do the thing.
Okay, let's pretend we're a family for once and go find Ari. She goes and march. She just grabs her mom and like marches into the darkness, and then she comes back and she's like, I don't know where they are. And Arteus just like he actually just casts it this time instead of ritually. He's just like, this way. And yeah, so like
she's just like it's like it occurs to her to just like try and look back. It's like, oh, did anyone else here? She's like, oh no, don't look back. It feels like we're guilty of something. I don't know what I did.
You hear like a little quiet cough, like
keeps on walking.
A Larkin comes up to you and he's like, awkward.
She's just kind of like side eyes and like
yeah, so that awkwardness happened, but at this point we'll say that you so let's just do Elly, make a wisdom check.
Just flat wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
22.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll say like collectively at this point, your two parties come into this large cavern, and both of you see the same cavern from like same cave area, but from different sides. And in the middle, you see a curious center as there appears to be part of the medical wing that fell down here. As Ari, you recognize Dr. Taeo. You love him so much.
My favorite
guy. There are there are blankets laying out. There are what appears to be like for those of you coming in for the first time, what you see is a bunch of what appear to be like medical students who are around like one doctor, and he is leading a demonstration on like a medical procedure, and he's this slim, lean male with like long black hair and just these like ghastly like gaunt face.
I was like,
yeah, like
He's having white hair.
oh, he's white hair. That's right, he does. Sorry, he's white hair. And we'll say that Team Ari comes up first, and he says, more survivors.
I need you too.
He has a make insight checks on him, just for fun. He's very nervous.
All of us?
Yeah, just inside him.
You don't know this actor. In fact, you forgot who this person was.
15.
13.
I got 23.
He is so. You're not sure why. But there's just something really off about this guy. Elly, you and your wild imaginations are like, man, this guy's from like another planet or something, because there's just something really weird and alien about him, but you have no idea what it is.
He is dark.
Wait, so you said that he's doing like a demonstration.
Yeah, and he looks up and sees like your crew coming in. And so like he has like what he was doing was pulling out like rocks from someone's like wound and with tweezers or whatever.
I lean into Luna and I'm like, so it looks like he's helping someone, but he's putting them on display. That's weird, right? That doesn't make any sense. In a cave.
Yeah, in a cave. That's weird, for sure. Huh.
They both look to Ari.
Just slightly tilt head. Just.
Ari, you know that there was like you know that there was a medical wing in the basement of the castle, and Dr. Taeo is what do you remember about him? Because I gave you a paragraph, so
Yeah, I've actually got it pulled up.
okay, yeah, just pull from that.
So, I'll go over and I'll be like, he's always weird. And he's a jerk.
This guy sucks.
Okay, so this is normal as a gesture to.
Unfortunately, really good. But he teaches the medical students down in the basement of the castle. And
The basement? That sounds sketch.
well, we have to keep him around because he helps Art with some stuff. So he teaches his classes here because I guess he likes being in the basement.
Yeah, he asked for the basement.
You know, probably the smell of decaying mold or whatever.
I think
The local dungeon crawlers.
I don't think a cataclysmic event is the right time to be holding a class. As we look around, we're like underground, and like people are bleeding.
I think with him, it doesn't matter where or when.
Someone need help, they need help.
Yep. And so at this point, the crew has reunited. Everyone's back together.
Ooh, can
I think
we?
Oculus ditched you guys as soon as he says that Ciara was somewhere. It's like, because Ciara's like, this is a little familiar. Oculus, and he's like, and he just flew up, and probably like, I'm gonna go that way.
Before we continue, can we take a break?
Mm-hmm. Break time? Yeah, we can do break. All right, so yes, the party reconvenes. The medical teams, there's a nurse that is like way more approachable than Dr. Taeo. And I've always had her in my mind, but I've never actually named her, so give me a second.
Go up to her and I'm like,
Don't say Ratchet. Don't say Ratchet.
I go up to her and I say, last person to get healed is that guy there, Rashad. He stays hurt as long as possible. Princess's orders.
I thought Serena was saying Ratchet.
Yeah, like Nurse Ratchet or Nurse Ratchet.
Oh, I was thinking Rashad. I thought it was saying
No.
Rashad.
No.
Ratchet.
Oh, okay. It's Ophelia. Nurse Ophelia. And she says, well, if that is your desire, princess. And then there's a call across the hall as they're like, we got an emergency, bring him over here. And you see your Aunt Serena being brought in, and the medical staff running over to her, along with like her like the staff that is remaining. You also see Taliki like limping in. The two of them had a rough fall. And then, I mean, if you want to talk to them, you can. But they're
like, go over. What's happening?
it's Taliki. She's probably the one that would have taken the hit better, but she's an artificer. She says, Serena's been unconscious for a while, so I don't know. And so, Ari, what do you do?
Panic?
Panic?
Luna! Screams Luna's name.
Bring some medical stuff here now. Luna, you said you had medical stuff, right? Medical stuff.
You're a magic guy.
You're magical.
She's right here, right?
Yeah. She's
Give her
there.
5 points for health.
Okay. Yeah, you use your lay on hands, and her okay. She. Let me just do
Give me
something.
enough points.
Yeah. Okay. She did roll 1 death save, but you got to her. And her she comes into focus and sees your magic fading from your hands. She says, Luna, yes, thank you, dear. Oh, Ari, are you? Well,
Be better.
I fell about 100 feet, so
Ari's like, of course, still covered in blood. Me too.
well, she gently pats your knee. You're looking better than I am.
Messy, but better.
I just came to. Is Art okay?
Yes.
He comes over. Hey. And you have like a little family reunion as so the family reunion consists of Ari and Arteus and your Aunt Serena, and then followed by Kiel and Enid and Majira, I should say. Big old family reunion. Yeah.
I imagine Elly's just like with the flower, just like all, she's right. Oh, that's lovely. She looks down. Oh, that's lovely. And like, there's a bat that is grafted to her face right now. His wings are around her neck, and he's like, it's just like covered in blood.
Thank you, Luna, for saving me.
Oh.
Oh, Luna gets a hug.
And things begin to wind down. Actually, what happens is Nurse Ophelia approaches the party and says, well, we need... a lot of the arcane elves aren't able to shift right now, so if any of you would be willing to donate blood, it would save us a lot of problems, since we can't heal that even with magic. And then she has like a kit of like syringes.
I'll donate.
Okay, so those of you who donate, make a con save.
Yeah, I'll be willing to donate.
There are some drow that could probably use.
As long as we take some time after to the rest stuff.
Yeah.
I got 16.
Okay, that should be.
Oh my god. Ooh.
Yeah.
Remember to just add +5, Elly.
Ooh, awesome. That will help out a lot.
I think I've probably lost too much blood.
Is it a save or is it check, right?
Yeah,
It's just save. And Ari, you wouldn't want to donate anyway.
Yeah, Ciara does like look at her, it's like, oh, me too.
okay, that's a 15 for me. Thanks for that.
15? 15 works, yeah. 15, the DC is 15. So
I rolled a 10, and then with my 8 for a save, and then with the 5, I guess it's just a. What are those numbers together? 18, 19,
18.
20, 23.
23. Yeah, you're just whatever. She says, thank you. And then you see her take the vials directly to, like,
That's just.
essentially, like, there's, like, a cave that's been boarded off. And she goes in with, like, 2 guards following her, and then they shut the door. And you just... and that's all you see. Ari, you would know what's happening.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Can I have an insight?
yeah, you can.
I would also like to fix that. I actually read my strength save, not my con save, so it's just a 20, not
Oh,
20.
just a 20. Okay. Yeah,
It's just a 20.
That's what works.
Yeah.
So, what's happening? Ari, you know that if arcane elves are wounded badly enough and like remain so for a long enough time, that they'll actually go into a state of fight or flight, which usually leads to what's called a blood craze. So their bodies like freak out, thinking like they need to reach equilibrium and get blood, and they become feral. And usually what they do, you actually see a lot of animals lying around, because what they'll do to avoid that is they'll actually like shift to their animal form. But sometimes people don't bond with an animal, so they don't have an animal form, or they bond with like a fish or something dumb. So like it's not helpful. So like some of the arcane elves that like either couldn't shift in time, weren't bonded, or were bonded to a fish, were like are basically being like stored in like a cave to like keep them contained.
It's like top secret kind of information.
No, it's actually pretty well known. They use this like the arcane elves have actually released like an army of like blood crazed arcane elves on the Drow historically. They like
Stop bonding to fish.
It's not
Because I want to be a jellyfish in my free time, okay? I just regret
To
be fair,
they're goldfish.
to be fair, the bonding, it happens when they're like little kids, like the equivalent of like 3. So like
Wanted an affair, so there you go.
so like sometimes kids get really
I'm a
attached.
mermaid and became a jellyfish
And,
instead.
yeah, and the parents just couldn't say no.
Yeah, like
Mommy, please, can I be a goldfish?
like Ari, you know that Vaughn's animal form is actually a fish.
I'm lame.
Because he like grew up in the mountains and like the lake, so like he would swim in the lake a lot, and he wanted to and he liked the fish, so like as a kid he bonded to like the trout basically. So his animal form is a fish. That's why he never shifts.
Now I want to call him Mr. Trout.
And like speaking of Vaughn, like you see Lister like just kind of leering at him, and he's like, "Shut up! I could have just climbed down that. I could have just jumped, And there's like a long going like manly struggle between Lister and Vaughn, trying to one up each other. Like their eternal debate of swords versus spears goes on and on.
Resisting the urge to tell him that he could have swam down.
I guess that's not gonna help because you usually swim upstream, don't you? I'm gonna. I swear. How could I be a fish? There's birds in the cave.
Yeah. So at this point, Luna, you were approached by creepy Dr. Taeo.
Oh, hello.
Hello, and he says, "Miss Arna, Presume. Yes. He says, Miss Arnell, I presume.
Yes.
Yes, he says, could I interest you in a scientific inquiry?
What's the inquiry?
You see, I have the luxury of 2 werewolves in my camp right now, and I would love to compare and contrast how it manifests in both of you. Could we come to an agreement?
I like point my staff and it's like, she's given enough blood.
Please. We don't need to be brutish about this.
And my like staff is just like a bunch of like leaves and twigs and stuff, so it's like not even like intimidating. Also, it's just kind of
You're just wagging driftwood at him at this point.
Because he's a... Go
How
on.
long do you anticipate this taking?
Well, we'll be here a number of hours, considering the Archmage probably can't teleport us out for... He's like... He looks at Arteus. He'll need at least 4 hours to recuperate. I would like at least 2 of them.
Just while we're down here?
To begin with, if I can convince you to indulge me longer, then I won't say no.
Will the others be safe?
It's like, well, I can employ a number of the guards to ensure that.
I know Luna is tempted because it's like, with her trial coming up, it could be good for her just to like have a little bit more practice with it and like just kind of know, hey, these are my triggers. Like, I can work around it in this way.
Perhaps you'd like to speak to young Victoria.
Okay. I'll speak to her.
Okay, so you, he gestures behind him, and he, like, walks with you. He's like, yes, we had her transferred over from the asylum for the time being. I had just the most... Oh, gosh, what was words? The, it's not inkling, but, like, it's like he was stuck on this thought of, like, how to do something, and he wanted to test it out.
Maybe.
Yes.
He followed a wild hair, didn't he?
And he says, like, I've just been ruminating on the effects of lycanthropy, and I find it utterly fascinating and how it seems to evade all forms of control. And he just kind of, like, you know, moons on about, you know, how fascinating he thinks all of this is. And you come to let me find it. There we go. He leads you to basically they just have like torn sheets on the ground that people are lying on because they could only set up so much with the earthquake. And you see a female that is, you know, she's part drow, part orc, and maybe part tiefling. She has like short pointed ears, kind of like yours, these small little tusks, and then like kind of like a stocky broad build and a little whip for a tail. Her medical gown is a few sizes too big, and her hair is this just puff of gray hair. And you know that's not from age, that's from her probably being part drow, as a lot of the times their hair is white. Her skin is like a gray purple, but like the purple has a warmer undertone to it, like it's more of a red purple than like a blue purple. And you can guess that's from her tiefling side. She's sort of just absently sitting on a stool and kicking her legs. She's probably no older than Elly, actually. And
Child that you got the case files for?
Probably.
yeah, probably is. Yeah. And so Dr. Taeo says, Victoria, this is Miss Arenell. She also has your condition. I'll leave you to it to discuss my proposition. He sort of just...
Chat amongst yourselves.
Yes,
Mingle.
he sort of just drifts away.
Hey, I'm Luna. Nice to meet you. The handshake.
And she's just like, oh, hey. She's kind of awkward about receiving the handshake. You can tell that
Oh, we're doing this now.
she's not very, it's not hard to tell that she isn't very socialized. Bit awkward, but she's like, hi.
Hi. So how long have you been dealing with lycanthropy?
Jeez. Since I was like 3?
Ooh, that's early.
Yeah, I don't really remember. I don't really remember a lot before. It's pretty much my whole life. Just, she kind of like lifts the gown up her shoulder and like kind of puffs it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just, these gowns and white walls.
I'm sorry.
Thanks. What about you?
I've only been dealing with it for a few months now.
Oh.
Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. A few months. She just nods. I see. What did he say to you?
That he wanted to kind of poke around with it, see how I responded to certain things. Probably could be good because I have an upcoming trial about it.
Well, they used to, I guess the best, she like struggles for words because she just doesn't talk a lot. She's like, well, they used to, like give me a lot of stuff to just keep me knocked out. And sedated to sleep a lot because, they didn't know a lot of what would trigger me. But recently, he's actually ever since I came to Dr. Taeo, she leans over and she's like, I mean, he's weird, right? Like, I've known like 8 people in my life, so
He's weird.
okay,
It's not just you.
okay, he's weird, but I mean, he's really good at what he does. And then she like pulls her she turns and shows you like a tattoo on her back and she says he does medical tattoos. And we're in the trial phase of it now, but it's been working pretty well. She said something about it being different for everyone though. And ever since I got it, I've been really tired and I've been having really weird dreams. And sometimes and sometimes I sleepwalk, but I don't think I've shifted. So, I mean, it's better. And she looks around, she's like, but I don't know if they'll ever let me out. She's just like, what do you... She's like, well, how come you're allowed to be out?
Frankly, probably because my dad has money.
And she goes, yeah. Tracks.
Of course, it hasn't helped with other family.
So, it makes no difference to me. I get examined all the time.
I think it might, because it's kind of new to me, it could be wise for me to have someone help me with examining it.
Yeah. Okay. So, we'll go and... Do you want to go tell him now? She's like, looks over and he's like, he's probably going to come around again. And then, like, as soon as it seems like you've stopped talking, he's like there. So, did you come to an agreement?
Sorry, Tiffany, did I ever force you to watch Troll 2?
Yeah.
Okay, you're acting exactly like that one witch lady.
There's a happy accident. I will. There's a happy accident. Taeo is just supposed to be uncomfortable.
Excellent. I think that's exactly what they told that actress. It's like, oh, what's my motivation? Uncomfortable. Okay.
Say that.
Be that. Come to an agreement. And he kind of like, drums his fingers together.
Yeah, we want to participate.
Great. And he goes to... So he leads you over to like a cavern that it has like a shallow opening, and then it's just closed off. And then he basically has two of the guard come over, and their names are Cassius and Delia, actually. They agree. So Cassius is like this big dude with like a tower shield, and Delia is a lithe woman with like dual blades. And they agree and go and stand by the door. And what he does is he basically has the two of you lie down, and then he says, I'm going to expose you to various stimuli. Yes? And from that, we'll be able to see what your triggers are. And sort of he prattles on and on about stuff. You can, So, Mckenna, what do you think Luna's triggers would be? You get to pick them. Pick 3.
Okay. I think anything to do with Odo, but I'm trying to think of like a specific concept that can be.
Mm-hmm.
Just guys being creepy or feeling trapped.
Mm-hmm.
I think her loved ones being in danger can be one. That just feels like a good, solid trigger to make somebody upset. Something along the lines of the fact that she's a little bit spoiled and like likes to be on top of the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's like she feels like somebody is like pushing her down or trying to make her feel inferior.
So she's really ticked off that there's 2 princesses around.
A little bit. Like, no, not. She's not ticked off at all.
You're doing fine by my standards.
Oh,
Yeah, the
darn.
soldier's good.
I've got so many privileges.
That's great, sweetie.
That's right. It's like I planned that. All right. So what Taeo does is he, you guys get like, so team, while that is happening, actually we'll do this first. So Luna, you lie on the ground, and Victoria lies down on the ground too. And what Taeo does is he takes out a needle, and he says, he's like, relax, this is just to, I'm going to put you in a dreamlike state, so then we can, bring forth the advanced stimuli, blah, 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 blah. He's going to put you in a dream state so that things seem real, and then he's going to basically, give you this drug so that you don't actually lash out.
It's like a paralytic.
Yeah, paralytic.
So it's like we shift, but like we don't do anything. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. And then he kind of looks at you, and then he'll squeeze a little bit of it out, and then look at it again and say, "Yes, that should be enough." And then, without much decorum, he just shoves it in, and he's very good. Like, he just looks at you, says, Vade, boop, done. So there is that, he is actually a really good doctor. He's just not a people person. And
Cracks. Identified man.
not a people person.
Anyway, continue.
Yeah, so Luna, you go into it feels like you're just floating, and then you just adrift on this river. You're back in Verkus, things are good, and you are back home with your family. You see your mom over in her greenhouse, there we go, tending the herb garden. Your dad is he's actually talking to Rolf about something political or whatever, and things are going pretty good. And you're stepping on the stairs, and then you're in the stairwell of the house, and you go upstairs, you look out, and you see the lock, and you're like, oh, I want to go see him. So then you go for the door, but the door's locked, and you think, that's weird, and turn the handle, but then you look down, the handle's not there. The room starts to actually just sort of shrink in on you. How's Luna doing?
Not doing good, trying to conserve her breath, trying to look for a way out.
Look for a way out, you're like, oh, windows, okay.
Yeah, windows.
Yep. So you see the windows, run to the windows. What do you try to do with the window?
Open it, and if it won't open, then break it.
Okay, so you pry up at it, and then you can't get it open. For some reason, it's jammed, and then you grab a chair and shove it through the window. But then you turn, and the window's not even there. It's just solid wall, and the walls just keep slowly creeping in, slowly, forevermore, and crunching down on.
I'm gonna try to smite the door open.
Okay, yeah, you smite you're smiting the door, and there's just another door behind it, and then and above you this trap door opens, and there's Odo leering at you going, I've got you now, you foolish girl. You thought you could outsmart me. You're so stupid and dumb. I led you here. And then he's just and to make things worse, you look over and you see not Odo, but Galak being dangled over like a pit of piranhas or something.
There's something where you think back on it, it's that was cheesy, but in the moment you're oh god, no.
Yeah. And he's just laughing, and then for some reason fire comes up behind him. So would you say that would cause her to shift?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, so
especially the creed encroaching in is it just feels like that scene from Star Wars.
Yeah. So on the exterior, you see Dr. Taeo is just taking notes and be yes, okay, we should be coming to this. Oh yeah, okay. And your claws start to come out. The fur begins to just explode outward. There's this rise in her chest. And that's about it, because the paralytic keeps her down, but they can still twitch and stuff. And then you come back. He does a series of other tests, feeling trapped. There's no, what would be another one? There's another one where you're trapped underwater and at risk of drowning. There's another one where your friends are in danger and you can't get to them. And he just, it's harrowing nightmare after harrowing nightmare. So do a charisma save for me.
Okay, that is 28.
Yes. And through this, you manage to maintain your mental capacity, your mental stabilities, faculties. And at the end of this, basically, you come to, you're sweating. Your shirt that you have has begun to mend itself. And Taeo says, very good. Yes, I've made quite a lot of progress just from this alone. And then he basically what he does is he says, here, for your troubles. I understand you have a trial coming up. And so basically there's a statement that says these are her triggers, and there's medical evidence to support that her if taken the right steps, her condition can be controlled. So now you have a medical professional, basically the medical note to present to the court now.
Oh.
Yeah, so that'll help. Yeah. And he says, I find it very fascinating that you've managed your lycanthropy so well. Do you have any idea what would have caused this?
Caused me handling it well?
Yes, do you have some sort of, ethical system you adhere to, or do you have a routine that you always do?
I have a lot of support from my ancestors.
Just an eyebrow raise. Do you mean that literally, or?
Yes.
I see. And so he asks for a detailed explanation of that, and you explain to him that no, actually my ancestors are bonded to me, and they help me a lot, and then they love me. And he says, fascinating. Wow. He's just he says, well, from a medical standpoint, I would say that because lycanthropy is a curse, he basically explains that lycanthropy is a curse, and magic in its own magic wants to be bound. That's why that's just its nature. And the magic of the curse is basically being pulled into the paladin vows. And that's how they're being contained, because the vows basically bind the magic in a stronger way. So that's why magic wants to be bound. When there's a stronger bond, it goes to that. So that's what, and especially willing bonds. That's actually why devils want contracts, because they want willing bonds, because they're just stronger. And so since you made these vows willingly, and then you've basically magically bound to your ancestors, and thereby have contained the curse in that way. That's kind of how it works. It's very high magic theory.
It's like calculus of magic.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. While Luna was out for 2 hours, the other team...
Hi, this is Tiffany, your GM and editor. Thanks so much for watching the show. We update when my life allows it. Sorry, I can't be more specific than that. If you're looking for a more kid-friendly show, I will never go above a PG-13 rating. So please share, sub, tell your friends, and comment. Thanks again for watching, and we hope to hear from you soon.